What's up friends? इंडिया में once again लॉकडाउन लग चुका है and we are locked up in our homes. So it is important that we keep our minds active and we limit the time we spend scrolling through social media, and we also kick the ass of boredom out of our lives. So for that, I've got a really cool lockdown challenge for all of you, and that challenge is to learn to solve the Rubik's Cube. Now there are three things you must know about the cube before we start solving it. The first thing is that this is a 3 by 3 cube, which means it has 6 sides and 6 colors, namely the yellow side, the red side, the orange side, the green side, the blue side, and the white side. Now you would say, oh, I already knew this. So did you know there are pairs of 3 colors who would be always opposite to each other? They are green would be always opposite to blue, the orange would always be opposite to red, and the white would be always opposite to yellow, no matter how much your cube is jumbled. The second thing you must know about the cube is there are in total 3 pieces which makes up the cube. The first piece is the centerpiece. This is the dominant piece of that side. This is the dominant piece because all the other pieces are set with reference to this piece. Now the second type of piece is the middle piece. The middle piece is made up of 2 colors from 2 adjacent layers, and this is the corner piece, which is made up of 3 colors from 3 adjacent layers, and the whole of this cube is just made up of these 3 pieces. Now the third point is about mnemonics and algorithms. So before I tell you about them, give me a second to tell you how you hold a cube. So this is the way you hold a cube with both your hands. And depending on how you are holding a cube, there are names given to the sides of the cube. So this is your front side, which is facing towards you. This is your right hand side. This is the left hand side. This is the up. This is the down side. And this is the back side. So now I'll tell you what mnemonics are. Mnemonics are basically the action which I perform on the cube. So when I say right, the right side goes this way. But when I say right inverted, this side will go this way. Because there are just 2 ways in which you can twist a side. When I say left, the left goes this way. And when I say left inverted, the left side will go this way. When I say up, the up side twists this way. When I say up inverted, the up side twists this way. When I say down, the down twists this way. And when I say the command down inverted, it twists this side. When I say front, the front twists this way clockwise. And when I would say front inverted, you would twist it anti-clockwise. So these were mnemonics. Now what are algorithms? So algorithms are a set of mnemonics you perform on the cube to change its place and position. So one example of an algorithm is right inverted, right, down. So let us try that formula or algorithm: right inverted, right, down. So when you perform a certain algorithm a couple of times, the piece takes back its original place and position. So I'll do it once again: right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. You can see all the pieces are changing their place and positions: right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. So total of 6 times, and this piece has come back to its original position. So now let us jumble the cube. Okay, so I think I've jumbled up the cube enough. So we can start by selecting any one color. So you could choose yellow, red, orange. I would like to choose the color green. So I would like to solve the green side first. So in solving the green side, the step 1 is to make a plus sign with reference to this dominant color, which is green. And also remember, you should hold the cube in such a way that the color which you have selected is facing towards the sky or the ceiling. Now in solving the plus sign, you have to solve 4 middle pieces. This and this. And also you should ensure that the middle piece, which is having green on this side, should have the matching color with the adjacent side centerpiece. By that I simply mean, if you have green here and if you have white here, the middle piece here should have the color green and white. So we will start first by finding the green and white colored middle piece in the cube, and we will place it under the white centerpiece in the bottom layer, in the last layer. So I will find the white green. Okay, so the white green piece is here. So I will shift this down and I will bring this underneath the white layer. So once I would, and twice, and now it is directly underneath the white centerpiece. So now I will twist it 180 degrees once and twice. So now the right centerpiece is matching with its middle piece, white and green. Now I would find the second piece, which would be green and orange, and I will place it directly underneath the orange centerpiece. Remember, the way you are holding the cube is, you are solving the side, it should be towards the up and this should be towards your front. So I would find the green orange piece. So here is the green and orange piece. I would take this directly underneath the orange centerpiece, and I would twist it twice, once and twice. Now we are done with 2 middle pieces. Now I would find the third piece, which should be green and yellow piece. So in all of this cube there should be only one green and yellow piece, and similarly for all the others. So the green and yellow piece is here. Now I will bring this under the yellow centerpiece. So I will shift this once and I will shift this twice. Now it is directly, this piece is under the yellow centerpiece. Now I will rotate it 180 degrees. Alright, so this piece which you see is in the right place, but the position is not right. It must be flipped, so it should look perfect. So the formula for this is front inverted, up, left inverted, up inverted. So we will apply that formula: front inverted, up, left inverted, and up inverted. Okay, so as you can see, we are done with the 3 pieces, and this piece is flipped now, it is switched. So well done. And now we are finding the 4th piece, which should be green and red piece. So we will find the green red piece and we will directly bring that underneath the red centerpiece, and I will twist this 180 degrees. Okay, so again the piece is in the right place, but it does not look in the right position. I think it must be flipped. Do you think so as well? So we will apply the same formula, which is front inverted, up, left inverted, up inverted. Okay, so we are done with the plus sign on the top, and we have also matched the centerpiece's color on all the 4 sides. The red is matching with red, the white is matching with white, orange, and yellow. This is called working for the present, but at the same time also planning for the future. So now we have to do the second step, which is solving the 4 corner pieces, and in the corner pieces there are 3 colors. So the 3 colors would be the green centerpiece, the yellow centerpiece, and the red centerpiece for the first piece which we would be solving. Now I will find that piece, the green, yellow and red, and I will place it directly underneath here. So I will find the green, red, yellow. We have our pieces aside. Now I will bring this underneath the green, red and yellow layer. I will twist this once, twist this twice. No, it is still not in between its respective colors. It is white, orange, green. I will twist it once again. Not yet. I will twist it once more. Okay. Now I think it is in between its respective centerpieces, the red, red, the yellow, yellow, and the green, green. And it's in the right place. It must be in the bottom. So I will perform the formula, which is right inverted, right, down. This is a new formula. You can note it down. So let's apply it. Right inverted, right, down, and we will do it once again. Right inverted, right, down. Once again, right inverted, right, down. Well, we have fixed that piece in the right place and in the right position. Yellow, yellow, green, green, and red, red. So now we can find our next piece, which should be green, red, and white. So we will find our green, red, and white piece in this cube. This is the green, red, and white piece. So I will bring this underneath or in between the green, red, and white sides. So I will twist this once and I will twist this again. Now we can see it is between the green, red, and white sides. So we will perform that formula, which is right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. All right, this piece, the second piece, corner piece, is fixed as well. Now we will move on to the third piece, which is green, white, orange. As you can see, the green, white, and orange piece is already in between its respective colors. So I will have to directly apply the formula here. There is no need to bring it to the bottom. It is good where it is because it is already in between. So I will apply the formula right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down, and once again right inverted, right, down. All right, so we have also placed the third corner piece in its right place and position. Now we just have to fix the last piece in here, which should be green, orange, and yellow. So the piece is already in the bottom, the green, green, orange, orange, and the yellow, yellow. So I will apply that formula, right inverted, right, down. And just by applying it once, we have done completed the top layer, and we have also simultaneously completed the first layer for each of the sides. Well done, guys. If you have any doubts, you can watch that particular part again, or you can mention it in the comments. I'm sure there will be generous people out there to help you. So after this video, we will learn to solve the second layer. So see you soon. Take care, stay safe, tata, bye bye.